And good luck, have fun. Welcome everybody on stream to the Team SCA Weekly 1 vs 1. This is Season 2, and this will be our number 14th 1v1 set. So these are the finals right now between bSunRappid, that's actually his old clan, I was talking to him, and SCA.OneOfMany. This is going to be played on MLG Metalopolis for anyone who is familiar with that setup. MLG being, you know, minerals redesigned, and of course the supply depot at the bottom of the ramp. Okay, so starting off here, we are going to be having Rapid spawning in the bottom center position of Metalopolis as the red Zerg, and kind of adjacent to him here across the gap will be OneOfMany, our SCA representative. So actually, I have not seen much of OneOfMany's games. I'm pretty sure I saw one, and he was a pretty formidable opponent, but you know, making it into the finals as he has now, it's pretty good. A little bit of a misstep there on the placement of his pylon, but that really doesn't matter that much. He has Chrono Boost, so he will be fine. I can almost anticipate Rapid starting out with a pool on this map. Seeing the distance, as soon as he notices exactly where his opponent is going to be, he's going to be aware of the fact that he can indeed be pressured very hard off the beginning. It's just depending on where his Overlord goes, and he is going to spot what appears to be a Forge FE. Alright, so scouting going off by both players now. Pretty much standard progression through the map. Gas opener, and I can almost anticipate a pool, as I was saying earlier. A little bit of mineral harass here by many. And there we go, folks. The pool is out, but I cannot predict for you if we are going to see a ro1 or not. Let's take a look at the productions for everybody. Forge about 75% completed, so nothing really to talk about right now other than the fact that OneOfMany is trying to be as annoying as possible with this mineral patch here. He doesn't want anything to happen. Continuously microing a patch that's not even in use right now, and here comes the expansion, I think, or maybe just another scout from Rapid. Rapid posting an Overlord up here. I'm not quite sure what he's planning on doing right now, but Many has seen that the pool is going up, so he knows he has a bit of time to kind of drop the Nexus first and then get the cannons in place. Rapid did not save Larva for kind of a big pressure with Lings, so he should be fine there. I almost figured that if he did make a large group of Lings, he might have had the chance to kind of work his way up and do a little bit of damage. Gas steal from Rapid on OneOfMany's gases in the main, so it's going to hinder his ability to kind of push out Stargate units earlier than Rapid wants to see. Alright. So yeah, pretty well timed. No expansion yet for Rapid. Going to be going down in a moment here. I almost wonder what he's kind of working towards. Rapid has chosen to go 4-speed and cut on the gas, so he's going to be droning pretty hard. Also, very good scouting out of Rapid, checking out for any kind of hidden proxy shenanigans, but there are none going on right now. And OneOfMany's Nexus has finished, so we are going to see the macro kick in a moment. Tech path will be revealed. Sitting on 2 gas, though. I'm not quite sure what his plan is. I'm thinking a large gateway force, but we are going to have to wait and see. Still no gas consumption by Rapid, so he's going to wait and stick on the Lings for now. I can almost picture a ro1 being thrown down, but he might opt to go for a Spanichua style play and just, you know, get his Evo chambers, start mining gas, and then begin his upgrades and make an eventual switch right into Mute a bit later on, but it's a bit too early to say. OneOfMany checking the saturation there on the natural. There was no probes transferred over, so he might be a little bit confused, but he has a slight vision on the probe count in the main, so he knows that OneOfMany hasn't really been neglecting his probes that much. Full wall off at the front door too. I'm not quite sure what I think about that, but we're gonna see. Many must have a plan. So, Rapid making his way up to his 3rd, but OneOfMany does click on the probe and he does see the drone heading over to grab the 3rd. Just barely getting owned on the creep there by the queen. Alright, so what are we seeing here? Warp gate, technology, sentries, and +1 coming out of many. Still not working on the gas, but you know, he doesn't really need the gas. I can, with the gateways he might be throwing down now. There's another assimilator now, and he has started working on this gas as well. So he just kind of wanted to get the +1 and feel safe here since he didn't have all the gases. He wanted to kind of get his probes worked out, I believe. Oh, and a little bit interesting here. Many is going to let Rapid drone up, and he's just going to go for the double forge play right off the bat into a robo facility. This is going to leave Many sort of exposed a little bit, but with the path that Rapid has chosen with the third and possible fourth once he scouts what's up, you know, Many's going to be able to hit exactly on time with a nice devastating +1/+1 army. ro1 going down for Rapid, and also an Evo chamber. So we're going to see some nice big aggression coming on soon as the drone count goes up a little higher. Still no sight of anything. Let's check what he has scouted. Oh, pretty much everything actually. So he knows about the double forge, he knows about the big tech play, and he also knows that 4 gateways just dropped instantly. This is a big tech switch, and moving right into charge. Unfortunately for Rapid, he might think that that was a cue to kind of get out the roaches and go for blink. I would almost expect Rapid to drop a Hydralisk Den on top of this after seeing just the one robo kind of going up now with an obs going out. It would be a great time to push, and actually, wow, OneOfMany does not joke around. He is going for the +2 even, trying to secure the top part of the map. He wants to get his 3rd expansion. But I think that Rapid's going to be on top of this. Rapid also working on his double Evo chamber, full gas, and his 3rd base is now fully saturated. Let's take a look at the drone count now. Fairly even, I would say, considering Rapid's going to have to build a bunch of other things. And now Roach is coming out, burrow movement. You know, both players are just now starting to hit the peak of their compositions to what they want to throw at each other. They haven't really scouted the exact composition of their opponent right now, so... Or actually, I lied, sorry, there is an observer from OneOfMany. We're making its way around the map, so he sees everything. Did not check the saturation, but I don't think he's too worried right now. I think he just kind of wants to push out as soon as, you know, all these immortals pop out, and the charge lots. And also taking his 3rd good choice, so I can picture a push coming up soon, but it's gonna be a bit tough. I suggest waiting for the 2nd immortal before anything at all happens right now, because... Oh, actually, you know what? Cancel that statement. +2 is just around the corner. Here we go. Rapid coming out and scouting the 3rd base. So this might kind of send him off for a cue to push. OneOfMany's actually getting the observer in the right spot to see the Ling run-by that's being set up right now. But hopefully Rapid saw that the forces were moving up, and a full wall off, preventing that run-by from doing any damage whatsoever. And a nice warp in of a Stalker to block all these links. Rapid continuing to try to focus down the gateway, and he might actually get it, but oh, and the force field just a bit late. All of Many's forces are out of position for this, and he is going to lose a few units, but it's not going to be so devastating. He did not get the cancel off on the gateway. Rapid now focusing down the Nexus, nothing happening there, and almost caught the links with the force field, but there was a tiny little gap that they could fit through, so that was all good. Overlord speed actually done too. Blink on the way, Spire on the way, as well as Ventral Sack, so we are going to see, hopefully, some Baneling shenanigans. Nope. Possibly a Hydralisk drop. We've seen this, if anybody remembers, actually, it was July Zerg versus somebody in the GSL. I think it was MVP, but you can correct me if I'm wrong, where he could not break the front wall of Or no, it wasn't MVP, MC. He cannot break the front wall of MC, so he decided to just go for ventral sacks and drop his entire army in the main. And it worked out to his benefit. I don't know why Many isn't bringing all of his forces here. I guess he just didn't want to reveal them at the sensor tower, or the watchtower. Fourth going down now for Rapid, taking position of the gold. I like this. He has clear advantage to kind of swoop from either side to protect his bases while he reinforces. 1-1 now down. Muta's coming on the field, +2 attack for ranged units. And you know what? This is a really good timing push, hitting on the 3-2. Yeah, hitting on the 3-2 upgrades. So here we go. That was actually a nice little miss there. And is that... Okay, that's Menace. I thought that might have been a changeling for a second here. And Rapid now kind of getting his forces together, throwing down spine crawlers. They will be ready in the correct amount of time. This might be a hard place to push. Baneliness going down now, but it might just be a second too late. Now, a little bit of indecision as one of many decides to kind of engage, back up and engage first. Nice force fields going down. The Mute is actually engaging on the Archons. Terrible positioning. Wow, this was just a great engagement for one of many. Rapid now trying to force his way in, trying to scare away the forces of one of many with these overlords, but they have nothing in them, and these immortals are just doing work on the army of Rapid, and he will be pushed back, but I think these spine crawlers might send one of many back, and Rapid actually leaving all his overlords over the army. A big blunder here, so he is going to have to throw down more spine crawlers. Good choice, good choice. Proxy pylon going in, but at the same time, Warp Prism in the back of Rapid's main, taking out the Queen and the drones mining here while he sets up for a flank to the third. This is a really tough spot for anybody in this situation, but the Zealots were not microed in the main, and they are going to go down and kind of meet and greet with the spine crawlers. Never mind, they were pulled back now. Fourth taken out at the same time. One little blink going off to kind of check the third if he can break in, and now would be the time to push through. I don't know why he's pulling back to this position. I guess to catch his reinforcements of Archons. Excellent positioning. Just a little side note, Rapid is denying the fourth base so they can kind of keep on equal footing here. Very nicely set up, but yeah, judging by the drone count, every worker was taken out at the main, and that was a 22 workers. Nidus Canal set up now. Rapid's probably looking to drop a Nidus in the main here. And you know what? That would be a good idea. Aside from the Blink Stalkers, which he could probably easily take out, he would be locked in with any unit here. So Zealots would not be getting up there, Immortals will not be getting up there, and Archons will not be getting up there to reinforce and save the bases. All the units actually moving into the Nidus Canal while the army of one of many attacks. That was kind of a bad decision, and once again the Mute is engaging the Archons, but this force will be able to be pushed back unless they engage up here, and then one of many can easily take them on again. Good idea pulling back to the spine crawlers. I think some repositioning might need to be done, and now he is going for the Nidus. It's unclear of where it is at the moment, and here it is going down in the main, and one of many has no sight of this. Mute is kind of making their way by, but the Blink Stalkers are going to handle them at maximum efficiency. 3-3 down now, and here's the Nidus, folks. All the Stalkers will be blinking into the main to handle this. I imagine only a few pylons will be taken out. Yeah, Rapid should pull back, losing his entire Mute account, but burrowing a few. I don't know about that. I think he should have ran them into the Nidus and burrowed the ones in front so that one of many did not see. But oh well. Gold base now going up for one of many. So I would say he's in an aspiring lead. Taking a look at the harvester count. Wow, he's actually more probes than he needs. So if you guys want to see some really crazy macro going on in a second, we should see many drop a lot of gateways. He is opting to use a lot of the money on cannons to prevent any kind of run bys, because he is opting to put on the pressure. As you can see here, going for the fourth and fifth of Rapid. Rapid sitting on 1-2 upgrades, so you know what, Rapid is going to have to catch up very, very quickly, but still no upgrades going at the Evo chambers. Once again, the glass chandelier is in the main, but this time it's kind of chilling. Just saying it's there right now. He doesn't even need it, to be honest. And here comes another push once again. All the overlords out in front of the spine crawlers, and all the units were out of position to handle that fourth base. So One-of-Many is going to push through, deny these spine crawlers a little bit, and pull back. Excellent choice. Pool being focused down by these zealots, and you know, now Rapid does not have the option of hitting back with those lings. Still not utilizing these roaches in the back either. This would be game, folks, I believe, so double the harvester count. And production is seemingly kind of stale right now for both players, but I mean, what else can you expect? We have 3 robos going down and a robotics bay. As soon as One-of-Many gives Rapid time to recollect himself, he's going to be able to hit again even stronger. I imagine One-of-Many is going to have the extra 2 bases, but I think Rapid is going to try to force the engagement right now. I don't know if that's the greatest decision. He should be working on his upgrades, but you know, he's going to do it anyway. He should kind of go... I like this decision, pulling most roaches over to the side here and hydras to the right, kind of negating the immortals, but with Blink Micro, he is going to be able... One-of-Many is going to be able to totally wipe out this play, and good game was called by Rapid. So everybody, this is a best of 5 set, and SCA takes over this first match.